Good morning, all of you. Today we are going to learn about 80386 register set. As we already know that 80386 is a 32-bit microprocessor. So it has all the registers as 32-bit registers. Now, the 80386 has 32-bit general purpose registers, which may be used either as the 8-bit register, 16-bit register, or the 32-bit registers. We can use the same register for the purpose for storing the operand of 8-bit, 16-bit, or the 32-bit. A 32-bit register known as the extended register. Here we use the prefix E in front of all registers. Like if there is AX register, which is the accumulator, we will call it as the EAX register. So the accumulator will be a 32-bit in 80386 microprocessor. The general purpose registers in 80386 are EAX, EBX, ECX, EDX, EBP, ESP, ESI, EDI. All these are 32-bit registers which are used for application level programming in assembly programming language. Other registers are BP, SI, and DI are also represented as EBP, ESP, ESI, and EDI. This BP, SP, SI, and DI are the 16-bit counterpart of their 32-bit register and can be used as the 16-bit registers. Apart from that, 80386 has the E flag register, which is the 32-bit register, which perform the various operations related to the controlling and status of the microprocessor. Now, if we see the classification of registers in 80386, so there are many categories of the registers which are available in 80386. First is the general purpose register, second is the segment registers, then there is status and instruction register, control register, system address register like LDTR, GDTR, debug register, DR register, test register, TR register. So these are all different categories of the register which are being used in 80386. So in the application program point of view, we basically use the general purpose registers in our application programming language most of the time. Now you can see here, this is the organization of 80386 general purpose register. You can see here EX, which is called as the accumulator. Here it is showing the 16-bit part of the EX, which is represented by the AH. If we want to use in a program only the 16-bit register of the accumulator, then we will use the operand as the AH. If we want, if we want to use it as the 16-bit, then we need to use it as the AX. Now the lower 8-bit of this register can be used with the name AL, and the higher 8-bit of this particular register can be used with the AH. And if we want to use it as the 32-bit register, we need to use it as the EAX. The same thing will be there for base register, which is the EBX register, CX register, DX register. We can use the 16-bit part as the BX, 16-bit part as the CX, and 16-bit part as the DX. The DL will be called as the lower 8-bit and DH will be the upper 8-bit of the DX 16-bit register, which is a 32-bit register. Apart from that, there is SP, which is the stack pointer. The 32-bit version will be called as the ESP. BP, which is the base pointer. The 32-bit will be called as the EBP. DI, which is the destination index. SI, which is the source index. These registers plays very important role whenever we are going to do the string operation in 80386. Now, these all general purpose register are used in application program of assembly language for various purposes. Now, every register will have their own specific functions. Like the AX register, which is primarily called as the accumulator, is used for the arithmetic instruction. For example, in multiplication operation, one operand is stored in EX or AX or AL register according to the size of the operand. Now, BX is known as the base register, and it is used for the indexes of the addresses. Now, CX register, which is you called as the counter register, and it is used for maintaining the counter. And CX register is also used to count the loop iterations in assembly program. Now, DX register is also called as the data register. It is used for input-output operation, and it is also used with AX register along with the DX for multiply and divide operation involving large values. Apart from that, there is stack pointer, base pointer, EDI and ESI register. So the stack pointer, SP is the 16-bit part of the stack pointer register, provides the offset value with the program stack. SP is associated with SS register and refers to the current position of the data or address within the program stack. Now the BP, which is called as the base pointer, it is the 16-bit variant of the EBP register and helps in referencing the parameter variable passed to a subroutine. The address in SS register is combined with offset in the BP to get the location of the parameter. Apart from that, there is SI and DI, which is source index and destination index register. In 80386, they are called EDI and ESI. It is used as the source index for the string operation. EDI is used for the destination index in string operation. So this is all about this is all about general purpose registers in 80386. Thank you.